Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis and Arundel County and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Friday, March 19th, 2021. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief. An Anne Arundel County police officer has shot and killed a suicidal man. Yesterday morning at 11 a.m., police were notified of a possible suicidal subject in the home on Bodkin View Road in Pasadena. When they arrived, the subject did not open the door and officers entered the property. They discovered the subject in the home and he was armed, apparently with a handgun. One officer fired his gun, striking the man in the chest and ultimately killing him. Police are investigating this, and they have not released the name of the deceased nor the name of the officers that were involved in the shooting. This story will be updated as we know more. Annapolis City Police are investigating a pair of St. Patrick's Day stabbings. At 8 p.m., officers responded to the Anne Arundel Medical Center for a stab wound victim who had shown up at the hospital. The stab wound was not life-threatening. It was to the buttocks. And when questioned, the male victim said that he tried to break up a fight somewhere in Annapolis but refused to give a location. About 4.5 hours later, same thing. Police responded to AAMC for a walk-in stabbing victim. This time it was a woman, and she was stabbed in the elbow and the thigh. As with the other victim, she would not disclose where the incident occurred. However, police believe it may have happened near Clay Street. Some good news for vaccine hunters. Governor Hogan will be moving the vaccination effort into Phase 2 starting on Monday. On the 23rd, any Marylander over 60 will be eligible. On March 30th, any Marylander over 16 with any underlying conditions will become eligible. On April 13th, anyone over 55 and essential employees can get their shots. And finally, no later than April 27th, all Marylanders over the age of 16 will be eligible for the COVID-19 vaccination. Of course, this is all predicated on getting the vaccines that they say are coming. You can and should pre-register at covidvax.maryland.gov. Once again, that's covidvax.maryland.gov. You register there, they will notify you when you are eligible and also when an appointment is available for you. Banking in the Cape just got a little bit more difficult. In the latest round of branch closures, PNC has said that they will be closing the branch on East College Parkway. Since June of 2020, PNC has filed to close 15 branches here in the state of Maryland. A quick reminder about the Annapolis Film Festival. It will be virtual this year, and tickets and passes are on sale right now. The festival is only a few weeks away, April 8th to the 18th. A festival pass, which is good for the entire household, is only $100, and tickets to individual movies are $10, but you can buy a 4-pack for $35 and save a few dollars there as well. Looks like a great slate of films, and as always, we're going to be talking with festival producers Lee Anderson and Patty White next week, so you want to make sure you look out for a bonus podcast on that. Finally, and speaking of bonus pods, make sure you have a listen to the one that will drop a bit later today if you are a boater. We are talking to Paul Jacobs from the Annapolis Boat Shows about the upcoming Bay Bridge Boat Show on April 15th. This is an expanded show merging the traditional Bay Bridge Boat Show, which is power, and the Annapolis Spring Sailboat Show, which is obviously sailboats. Lots of great info to be heard. And also, we speak with Heather Tonelli, who is the executive director of Visit Queen Anne's County, about all the great stuff to do when you venture across the bridge. Boat show or not, I recommend that you do venture across that bridge. And lastly, Saturday's local business spotlight was fun for me. It was an in-person discussion with Marty Etzel of the Flag House Inn in downtown Annapolis. So there, you have a lot of listening to do this weekend. All right, that does wrap up the news for us today. As always, thank you for listening. And if you are somewhere where you can leave us a rating or a review, please do. And make sure you let your friends, family, and colleagues know to give us a follow. A quick thank you to the sponsor for today's daily news brief, Solar Energy Services up in Millersville, and to the Kristi Neidhardt Team of Northrop Realty, a Long and Foster company, and also to the Annapolis Boat Shows and the Bay Bridge Boat Show. It is Friday, so I'm just going to say have a great weekend, be safe, wash your hands, and I will see you on Monday. Now, you need to hang tight because George Young is here with your locally forecast weather report. He's coming up in about 60 seconds, but you know the drill. Here's Rick from Solar Energy Services.
Hello, energy consumers. This is Rick Peters, president of Solar Energy Services. Are you you kicking yourself for not installing solar in 2020, missing out on that sweet 26% federal income tax credit? Not to worry, because legislation passed at the very end of 2020 extended the 26% tax credit, which means consumers like you can act now to get that credit and have your new solar system up and running before springtime when solar generation moves into peak season. Plus, in addition to the feds, several state and county incentives help to make the solar investment an even bigger no-brainer. Don't have the cash? We've got you covered with competitive financing that is more than offset by the energy savings. Bottom line, Uncle Sam wants you to install solar, and so does the state of Maryland. And you're going to love the savings, so what are you waiting for? Sunshine's at Wasted. Contact us today for a free solar design at 410-923-6090 or visit us at solarsaves.net.
Sunshine, sunshine, nothing else can make me feel so fine.
When you live near Annapolis, you know how fickle the weather can be. So you need a truly local forecast that's accurate and reliable. Forecast right here in Annapolis. DC Mdva weather is not just for today, but for the rest of the week and the weekend too. Now here's George Young of DC Mdva weather with the weather outlook for today and beyond.
Hey everyone, this is George with DC Mdva weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Friday, March 19th. Yesterday brought the rain we expected. The first time in over 2 weeks we've seen measurable rain in the area. And while we'll likely see a bit more rain in the AM hours today, we'll quickly enter another stretch of what should be dry, sunny weather from Saturday through much of next week. Look for chilly highs today, only in the upper 40s to maybe low 50s in spots, with winds becoming very gusty with some gusts over 40 miles per hour at times, before a chilly AM to start the weekend Saturday with lows in the mid-20s to low 30s for most before sunshine and highs near 50, ahead of more sunshine and highs 55 to 60 on Sunday, with the general theme for next week being a fair amount of sunshine each day, with highs mainly in the 60 to 65 degree range each day, though maybe only upper 50s on Monday. And of course, temps will be a bit cooler if you're right near the water anywhere throughout the region. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young of DC Mdva weather. Make it a great weekend out there. Stay healthy and be safe, and be sure to get our free app on all of your devices by searching DC Mdva weather in the Apple or Google app stores, and also be sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and use our website each day by visiting DCMDVAweather.com so you can always stay weather informed.
The all-new combined in-water Bay Bridge Boat Show is coming to Stevensville, Maryland on April 15th through the 18th at the Bay Bridge Marina, right in the shadow of the Chesapeake Bay Bridge and just steps off of Route 50. See hundreds of power and sailboats on display. Shop from the top brands of nautical gear and equipment and take advantage of the many educational opportunities. The Bay Bridge Boat Show, Power and Sail, 2 shows in one. Purchase your tickets today at AnnapolisBoatShows.com. Again, that's AnnapolisBoatShows.com, and we'll see you at the show.
Another moving moment from Kristi Neidhardt of the Kristi Neidhardt Team from Northrop Realty, a Long & Foster company.
Hi, I'm Kristi Neidhardt. My team and I often get asked, is now a good time to make a move? The answer is absolutely. With interest rates the lowest they've been in nearly 50 years and inventory in high demand, now is the time to let us earn your trust. Whether you're looking to relocate, downsize, or find the home of your dreams, my team and I will guide you through the process and find exactly what you are looking for. Serving people is a passion of mine, and it's what my team does best. That's the Neidhardt difference.
That's another moving moment from Kristi Neidhardt. To get in touch, call 410-295-6579 or visit kn-team.com. That's kn-team.com.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.